and welcome. If you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. Today we're going to do a review about the Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So Charlotte Tilbury has been my dream foundation since the time I started using makeup, but I took a long time to purchase it because I was really not very sure as to which shade will suit me. There are multiple shades available, in the India market, but choosing the right shade was a little difficult for me, especially finding it online. But after a lot of reviews, I did choose this shade, and I chose 8 Warm. This foundation, I think many people would have known. It's a Luxe brand, and it is obviously expensive. The cost of this is 4,900, and during the Nykaa's Pink Friday sale, I got it for 3,675, which I thought is a really good deal. So this is how the packaging is. I really love the packaging part, the bottle, the cap, everything. I just loved it. Probably I love the product, so I like everything about the product. So this foundation has a lot of claims. It gives you a full coverage, and it lasts for a really long time, day and night, and it helps for skin which has acne and blemishes as well. So today let's go ahead and try this foundation to see how good the coverage is, how good the finish is, and also the shade. I'll provide you my feedback about the wear time because I did try it twice, and I will provide the feedback about the wear time and the oxidization part at the end of the video. So let's get started now. First, let's go ahead and see the swatch of the shade so we can compare at the end of the video how much it has oxidized. Is the shade. So I haven't applied anything else on my face except for a moisturizer. I have not covered my under eyes or the pigmented area. So let's see how good it will look on a bare face. So I'll use it only one side of my face to see the difference. I'll start with this side. Actually, for this foundation, a little goes a long way, so you don't have to take a lot of product. Just a half pump is more than sufficient to get good coverage on one side. I will blend it with a foundation brush. So it actually blends in really well. The formula is liquid based. It's not very thick. The consistency is really good. It blends in really well. You can see here, I really like the finish I'm getting right away as I'm blending in. This one has got some fragrance which is actually good. It gives you that nice, that classy feel. So this is how it looks after I blended in, and I really like the finish of it. As I said, I took very less product, not too much, and the coverage you get is pretty good. And the finish, it gives you a nice matte finish. I really love the finish part of it. So I'll give you a closer look. So it gives you that nice matte effect, as you can see. So for oily skin people, this is definitely going to suit very, very beautifully. You can see the difference here, how good the coverage is. And my darker under eyes and pigmentation also is covered to a considerable level. Of course, if I use an orange corrector, it would give you a better look. But still, I feel it is really great. I'm not telling just because I love the product, but I really like the finish of it. And the shade wise as well, I am happy with the shade because as I said, I was really hesitant just because I shouldn't choose the wrong shade, especially for this foundation. So I'm happy with the shade. It really goes well with my skin tone. You can definitely add more product and build it up, but I like this finish as of now. I'll use it on the other side of the face as well now, and I'll probably try to build it more on this side to see how the difference is. Okay, so I applied a little bit more on this side, and this is how the coverage you get. It gives you a really good, fuller coverage, and the finish is like absolutely great. I really love the finish of this foundation a lot. As I said, it gives you a nice matte finish. The darker under eyes and the pigmented areas a little bit it is visible, so your color correction is required. With that, it will definitely give you that flawless finish is what I feel. Now let's do a transfer test. I'm not sure if this foundation claims to be transfer proof, but let's go ahead and do a transfer test. So I'm just taking a cotton cotton tissue and checking it. So I'll do it on this side because I applied more. Okay, so it actually doesn't, it's very little which is coming, but it actually doesn't transfer a lot. I'm not sure if you can notice that. So that's great about it. I really love foundations which doesn't transfer, because I carry my kid a lot of times and all my foundation goes to my daughter's clothes. So a transfer proof foundation is like just amazing. And this foundation being transfer proof, I'm really happy about it. According to me, you really don't need to set this foundation at all, because the finish is like just great. Setting it with a compact or a loose powder is actually not required, is what I feel. But still, let's go ahead and try it. So I have this cute mini Charlotte Tilbury's compact, and this is of shade medium. This I think is a lighter shade, but still it goes well on me. So let's just try to set this side of my face with this compact. So I got this as free when I got the the Charlotte Tilbury's products earlier. I'm taking very little. But this compact in general is like just amazing. It gives you a beautiful, flawless finish. I thought the shade might be a little lighter when I got it, but no, it isn't. It really goes well with my skin, and the finish is like just amazing. I'm definitely gonna buy a bigger size of this because I really loved it. And for this foundation, as I said, you really don't need to set it with a compact, but I still went ahead and tried it. So I used this side, and I used very little. There's not much difference because the finish by itself is really great. You really don't need a compact to go ahead and set it. But one thing which I'm not sure is, I'm not very sure if this might go well for dry skin people, because the finish is kind of matte. Probably you need to use proper base products to keep your skin, very well moisturized, so you get your skin doesn't dry off. So that's what I feel. I'm not very sure about it, but me being an oily skin person, this is like a perfect foundation. Now let's see the oxidization level. So this is the first swatch which I did, and let me swatch again now. So it definitely oxidizes to a certain level. You can see the difference here. So this shade is, definitely a good one. So for reference, I use NC42 in MAC, and in Maybelline, I use 312. And this shade is definitely great. If you're in my similar skin tone, you can go ahead and buy this shade. It's like just amazing. And about this foundation, I really loved it so much. I have used, MAC foundation, Estee Lauder, foundations on the high-end brands. And, I love MAC always. So comparatively, when I see, I love this more because of the finish which I get and the longevity. I used it one whole day. So I had to go to office from Mysore to Bangalore, and I traveled. I stayed the whole day at office, and I came back at around 9-10 p.m. So from morning 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. the makeup was just as is. I didn't do much of a touch-up or anything, but the finish was remaining the same throughout the day. So longevity-wise, this foundation is like just amazing. And it doesn't transfer. It gives you a nice matte finish. So these are like just amazing features of a foundation, and I'm really happy with this product because this has been my dream foundation, as I said, and it's meeting everything which I need from a foundation. So I'm really happy. So this foundation is definitely worth it. If you're ready to spend your money on a good foundation, this is a really great foundation to invest on. So that's my review about the Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Flawless Foundation of shade 8 Warm. I hope you liked it and I hope this video was useful. If you liked it, please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a great day ahead.